My mind is decaying. I feel like I've been on the decline mentally for quite some time now, and sometimes I like to think, how would I compare to me at like 16 years old, you know, just taking my GCSEs, probably like the peak of my intelligence, because you know, I knew so much stuff. I did so many tests and things every single day, and I don't do. I mean, if you look back at some of my past videos, you can probably tell that I used to be a lot smarter.
You gotta wear clothes. You gotta wear clothes. I mean, you don't wear clothes, you're gonna be cold.
They called me a prodigy. Now look at me. I need to prove my theory right, not only for me, but I think that this relates to almost every human being in the world. I think that the vast majority of us get stupider as we get older, because it's just been so long since we learned all this shit that we learned in school, you know? So I think personally that it should be mandatory every 10 years or so to retake every GCSE and then be, you know, reshuffled in society based on the results of that. So today I'm going to take a GCSE test and see where I fall in see how stupid I am. I want to start off with biology because that's the one I'm the most confident in. Okay. Cool. Hasn't recorded most of this test, but I have been fucking taking it. Goddamn phone switched off. So it's been 45 minutes out of an hour and 45, and I was making funny quips the whole time about how bad I'm doing. I'm doing really bad. So you're all caught up now. Sorry about my fucking phone. Don't know how to turn it off. It just switches off after a while. So it's given me an entire page for this question, and I don't understand any of it. What the fuck is a lytic pathway? Someone Google that. Lytic. Someone. Oh shit. That was the end of the test, boys. You probably only saw like 13 minutes of that fucking dreadful hour I did. I really don't think there is a point in spending the next 45 minutes checking my answers just to make sure, because I'd be surprised if I got anything right. This was a very stressful experience. Brought back a lot of traumatic memories. I'm exhausted. And now I've got to mark it 49 minutes early, which, you know, is either really good or really bad. They asked for a ruler. Didn't even need one. I don't think you needed one. If you needed one, I've definitely got whatever that was wrong. I've got the mark scheme up, so I'm just gonna go through it and see how I did. Okay, I marked my work. Now I'm gonna add it up. My final mark is a 27 out of 100. So that's over a quarter, you know. It's 27 out of 100. It's not too bad. It's probably like you know, a B, I reckon, B grade. Just so you can really gauge where I'm at mentally. I'll go through some of my answers with you compared to what the actual answer is supposed to be. Okay, so for this question, it asked, explain one difference in the subcellular structures in a cell in the potato and those in a cell in the leaf of the potato plant. And for that, I put plant has thing for photosynthesis, which was not the answer. The answer was chloroplasts, or some made up shit they're implanting in our fucking food. There are a lot of questions about an agar growth medium and autoclaves, which I do not know what that is. And it asked me, explain why the agar growth medium is autoclaved. And I put, to avoid over moisture / waterboarding. I thought it was something to do with plants. And those suckers were getting way too much water, or something bad was going on there. That's why you got to autoclave it. Describe the test to identify starch. And I just put smell the wind. When I wrote that, I knew it was dumb, but I still thought maybe it was right. If I'm honest, I think something that really helped me out was there were a lot of questions about diseases and bacteria and how to handle that whole situation. You know, should something go awry? So I was more prepared for those ones than the others. This question asks, describe the reasons why the anatomy of the pentadactyl limb suggests that bats and cats evolved from a common ancestor. And I put both got elbows and fingers, because it wasn't. Oh, and I did get 1 mark for that. Then there was a lot of stuff about genetics and offspring, and I mean, there's pretty much just 2 entire pages of wrong answers. Nothing really funny, just sad. So I did remember that the way science tests were laid out is there's always 2 big questions at the end that you generally write an entire page for. And for this first one, I wrote a single sentence. I've generously given myself 2 marks for it because I think I needed the 2 marks. I just put can see what is dormant or could be passed on genetically. 2 marks for the smart boy. Still don't really know what a lytic pathway is. I thought it was you get in the lungs. I got 1 mark for saying that you can spread it by coughing and sneezing and all that. So I guessed that correctly, but I still don't actually know what it is, even after I've read the answers. I don't know if I feel better now, knowing what I know. Well guys, leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on the Edexcel 2018 Higher Biology Part 1 test. Leave your score results in the comments.